Welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for a random reading. I just felt it on my spirit in order to provide this information today. I feel like I needed to share. Each of these cards, this is a pick a card reading. The cards have already been selected. All of these are ace cards. And they all have a certain image on the card that we're going to use to help determine what possibly some characteristics that we may have within us that may carry over into this reading. And then I'm just going to let the cards tell us exactly what the message is today. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. Like the video. Make sure you leave comments down in the comment section so I can know that you're here. And take the time to select which one of these cards. This would be group A, B, C, and D, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each deck has, like I say, the ace card from this one particular deck has fortune cards. It has tarot cards. It has a love card, and knowledge cards is what we're going to do to derive our message today. Yeah, so take your time, pick a card, and then we'll start with group A. Thank you. Alrighty, if you chose group A, this reading is for you. First and foremost, happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you hear me drinking, it's because my mic is right next to my throat. All right, so let's get on to it, right? So for you, you have picked the Ace of Swords that is represented by Horus in the Egyptian mythology. And this particular card, it tells us that you have great power in both love and you have great power in hatred. So you kind of love hard, you hate hard, you possibly hold grudges. You know, Horus is the son of Osiris, if you know anything about Greek Egyptian mythology. And he could be the god of revenge and a symbol of regal power. Okay, so whatever you're trying to achieve, you try to go for it for the maximum degree of it. You try to conquer it. And you input a lot of strength into that task. Okay, this is what we have for you. I had some little thingamajigmies that I was going to set up. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or if I'll be able to see them because I haven't practiced, but staging this. So we'll try to. Will he stick there? I don't want to use up space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. I'll be trying stuff, y'all. I'll be trying. That ain't gonna work. I'll be trying stuff. I'll definitely want to keep it in view. But I like to put them over here once I do them. So we're gonna start off first, laying down obstacles and possible things we really need to use to go into what the message is for us. It says that a temptation may lead you astray. So you need to let your intentions be known. So there's a certain person, or maybe there's a deal that you may be entering. You could be led astray by the glossy, shiny goldness of it. You know what I'm saying? You could be led astray by it. And you want to let them know what your intentions are right off the bat. Because as we already talked about with Osiris, you can get pissed off and hold a grudge about it. So if you feel like you're being played, you're going to tap into what Osiris's revenge mode could be. And we're trying to prevent that because, you know, we happy-go-lucky people around here. Okay, so for our relationship cards, chronic and number 2. Okay, so what we're working with here, this is beauty. You're seen as a very beautiful person from the outside looking in. We also see that you are very sexual or like to be intimate, neurotic, you know, and also You're very adventurous when it comes to romance. So be very careful that person that you are looking to hook up with may lead you astray. Okay? Because you attract a lot of different people. You're good at attracting people. Everybody wants to be your friend, but you may be led astray by that person. This person may want a relationship with you and you don't want it. You need to let your intentions be known. You may be there just for the adventure, just for the sex. Okay? Sometimes the sex is the beauty of the relationship. And that may be all that you want or all that you need. It may be that you want the relationship and the person that you're dealing with doesn't. Let your intentions be known. Because if you don't, and you get into this situation again, and you feel like you're getting back into a corner, you feel like you're not getting what you want out of it, you yourself can be very aggressive in this situation. Okay? And it may come off as a challenge for you. Some of the things that are knowledgeable. We have 17 and we have freedom. So what we're looking at here, 17, like, what am I coming up with here? I lost my glasses. Give me 1 second. I don't have these cards memorized because they're in German. So this one here, you have issues or challenges that are going to come about in the matter of love. So that's what this is basically telling us. Your first few cards right off the bat is that there's going to be issues or challenges when it comes to love that you're going to have. Like I said, yeah, you believe in the beauty of just being intimate, being sexual. You like the adventure of that, but it's going to get you caught up. Maybe there's somebody that's going to have that stalker mentality, be obsessed with you. It's going to pose a problem for you here in the aspects of love. So just take that message with you in the month of October, that there may be some challenges for love as far as somebody wanting something from you that you're not willing to give. Okay. Something that you're not willing to give in the matters of the heart, matters of love. Be very careful about that siren. The siren could be somebody that's very addictive, very beautiful as well. And they are typically considered man-eaters. So you're dealing with somebody that is trying to suck life out of you, keep you captured, keep you tied down, devour your spirit, so to speak. All right. Let's see what we got tarot-wise. Knight of Pentacles. The Tower. 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Got the Knight of Pentacles appearing twice. Knight of Wands. A lot of messages coming at you. A lot of messages at you. You need to be very mindful, very wary of. 9 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Hermit. And the Death card. Okay, so whoever this person is that's coming up in your life, you don't need them. You don't want them around. They are going to test you, take you through the ringer, honey, and it's not going to come out great. It's not going to come out. Like say, you have great power in both love and hatred, and you could retaliate on this person, and then it become a situation. There could be a lot of violence happening in this relationship, but it's not going to end well at all. It's not going to end well. You're already starting off with a serious tower moment going on here. A serious tower moment. You have Knight of Pentacles appearing twice. That when it shows up twice in a reading for me, that tells me that it's something that you really need to look hard at. This person is going to affect your stability, not only I was going to say not only mentally, but I really don't see a lot of mental instability. Just a little bit there. But I'm seeing a lot of financial instability. This person is going to cause you a lot of problems financially. They may appear on your job and like you find a lot of peace in your work, a lot of stability in your work. But that night is coming in strong just to say, yeah, you got to look at this from a long-term approach because that's going to be change that's going to take place by, you got to embody patience with this person. Once you see them for what they are, you got to embody patience. That's basically what this is saying here. Okay, so let me get into what you got going on here. It's like you're gonna be, I don't know if you are, when we do these reads, I'm not sure if you are the person who is presenting the problem or the problem or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing right here, starting out, that money is being lost, money is being thrown away. You seem to think this person may be loyal to you, but they are a tad bit sneaky. They're always watching you, trying to figure out what's going on. They're very curious of your habits, and they are indeed watching your money. Maybe you're the type of person that like to floss, or just like to spend, and that person feels like you owe them. Or you may just be that type of person that likes to take care of your partner financially. You like to showboat to show that you have those financial means in order to take care of them. But continuing along that path with that person, it's gonna fuck you up. Your whole world is gonna shatter, and it's gonna give you a lot of unrest. Friends are gonna leave by dealing with that person. Friends are gonna leave, and it's like almost gonna be like you're gonna be having a battle between that person and your friends, and who you gonna actually fight. Are you gonna fight off them? Are you gonna turn your back on them? Or are you gonna stand by this person? I'm saying that this person is gonna lead you astray according to these cards. Okay. This Knight of Pentacles here, like I say, is coming into this tower moment, or looking at the entire moment, like there's something that needs to change. Something that needs to change very quickly. But it may take a long time to get either rid of that person or a long time to acknowledge that you're being fucked over, so to speak. With this Knight of Wands, like I said, there's going to be, once you realize it, there's going to be a swift retaliation that you have. A swift retaliation. But for some reason, like I said, it seems to me that mistrust may be an issue, but on the outside, it's going to seem like it's a happy, content relationship. You're going to feel overjoyed from within. However, look at her. She's not happy or content at all. Like you're building a foundation, but this person is really squirrely. That person is really squirrely. You're going to feel like you got somebody always on your back, nagging you, lurking at every corner. trying to tempt you at every corner and lead you astray. That's going to be like, you're going to be craving freedom from this person if you happen to get into it. Or if you're already involved with this person, you're going to be sensing you're going to be craving freedom from this relationship. You don't want this relationship. This is about you. At first, I was like, I'm not sure if this is about you or about the person, or this is you treating the person this way. This is about you. I do not see a healthy relationship. It says that you need to be on your own. You take some time to yourself, or it's going to be the death of you. It's definitely a death of this relationship. And because you have that revenge fighter mode inside of you, you're going to be like quick to say, oh, they ain't finna get over me like that. You're going to quick to try to get payback. Going to be quick to try to get payback. But I think the thing that's the most enticing for you is how appealing this person is. How much you think they align with your sexual freaky side. But definitely there's matters of the heart. There's problems there. Definite problems there. Challenges, issues that's dealing with love. You're going to have to set the record straight right off the bat. There's going to have to be a clear setting of your intentions to that person, and do not stray from them. You're creating a boundary for yourself that you need to maintain. If you decide to stray from that, from that boundary, to let that boundary loose a little bit, you're in for a world of hurt. It's going to come crashing down on you. It's going to come crashing down on you. All right, what else we got here for you? Outside of a relationship. Your money, it's going to take your finances is going to take a little turn, a small turn, or a large turn for in the opposite direction of what it's going. Wherever you're at now, in your walk of life with your finances, there's drastic change approaching. You're going to get it all figured out, but it's going to take some time, some investigating in order to do that. Yeah. You'll be able to conquer it and overcome it because of it. In a matter of health, I'm seeing that you've been given warnings about some aspect of your health. And you're trying to do it your own way. You're trying to help attack it or go at it in your own way. Yeah. But the only way to get this monkey off your back is to isolate yourself. It's a time for you to change, switch up your program when it comes to your health. Because I keep saying you got the monkey on your back, and it's not a monkey, but I keep saying that, which is making me feel like there's some type of addiction or something that you are doing too much of that is not good for you. Maybe it's the sex. Maybe it's the actual substance. And like, I feel like there's something or someone that's been constantly on your head about whatever this health situation may be. And the demon that's sitting on your left shoulder is looking at me like, won't you shut the fuck up? Hmm. You feel strong, but you're really not. You're presenting as a strong, but inside you are battling. You are having a serious battle that can lead to drastic change or death. Like I say, even with the tower here, this is a serious battle going on with yourself, because you always appear to be so very strong, very very headstrong. You always appear to be so very headstrong, but there's something that's throwing you off your game, and it may be that person. May very well be that person. I wasn't gonna make these little love cards part of the reading, but you know what? Why not? Let's see what we come up with. See what this little message comes up with to tell us. I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. Looks like another love TKO. Overtime. You've been doing a lot of overtime in this relationship. Action, effort, and exhaustion. And exhaustion is what stood out to me the most. This situation, this relationship, this person is going to be very exhausting to deal with. I don't know. Let's just start off first with just making sure you tell that person, even like I say, even if it's somebody that's you're already involved with. I don't care how long or how deep into the relationship you are in, but you need to let that person know your intentions as far as moving forward from this day forward. Or you're going to play the fool. You're going to be the minstrel in your own relationship. You're going to play the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Take action to prevent that exhausted state. This relationship is going to be exhausting. Yeah, the sex is good, or the sex will be good. They look good. They look good on your arm. They're going to stress your fucking pockets. They're going to stress your goddamn mind. And then you're going to retaliate, and it's going to be a very, very, very toxic situation. And that's probably what's adding to the stress of your health. That mental stress. That need for freedom. Trying to run away from the situation, which is just keeping you there. It's following you. It's like a monkey on your back. It's like the curiosity. Okay? You should know better. All that shiny ain't gold. That's what that's saying to me. All right. That's what I got for you, Group A. Sorry, couldn't be a better message for you. But again, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you for watching. All right. Thank you for watching again. This is Free Spirit Tarot. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, so that way I can know that if you want to see more videos such as this is Group B. Group B. All right. For what we got for our totem, so to speak, from our Tarot Nefertari card. And this is Bobby. Again, we're looking at the image itself. Ace of Pentacles. Bobby normally represents connection to the afterlife. Bobby is a very aggressive, extremely aggressive in nature. They have a very high sex drive. They can be a bit possessive, but that aggression really comes through with Bobby. Um, Bobby is known to attack others. And so one of the myths about Bobby is that Bobby got into it with Ra, right? Or I believe it was Ra. And they put like a curse on Bobby. So when Bobby has sex, his penis swells up and he can't separate himself. So y'all ever heard that about a dog? As a dog is doing a doggone thing and they get ready to bust, so to speak, they do what they call knot. That's the same thing that Bobby does. And his penis gets so swollen that he can't remove it. He can't separate from the person, which is why possessiveness is one of the traits, but it's painful. It's unhealthy as well. So let's put that there. Let's see what we got as possible obstacles or messages that we may need to hear. You have the Griffin for honor and good luck. And we have the Sun card. Your perseverance is due to be rewarded. Okay, which is a good thing. That helps calm Bobby down, If things are going Bobby's way and there's luck and honor there, he's very less likely to show up and show out, okay? For our relationship cards, we have the number 9, which is risk. Like take a risk. Have the number 38. And that is beauty. And we have healing. Okay. So I'm seeing that you're working on yourself. I'm seeing that you're taking necessary steps to heal that which has harmed you over the past time. Like I said, we're trying to quelch Bobby's nature here. And your perseverance is going to be rewarded with that. Your perseverance. There's a new day coming before you. It seems like you're putting in the work. You're possibly going to therapy to heal yourself, and now you're ready to take a risk on something new, something beautiful, not necessarily you may have not found that person yet. You just recognize the beauty in you, but you're ready to go into that journey because you definitely are taking the matters in your hands to heal. So, I got 3 knowledge cards for you. Okay. So you've had a broken heart. So getting over a relationship, something you definitely need to heal from or that you're doing right now. Also show you had to let go. So Bobby, like I said, always had a tendency to not know how to let go of things. They were kind of possessive. They are attracted to people that they just can't get rid of. This is just like a obsession, so to speak, right? And you've been doing that work, putting in the work to finally let go of the things that which was holding you, that let go of that person, and now you can step out and take a risk on a new type of love. And there's forgiveness. You actually are at the position where you can start to forgive that person for all the hurt and all the pain that they've caused you. And you can start to forgive yourself mainly. You're really starting to forgive yourself for holding on too long, for being that possessive, obsessive person, for being the toxic person. You're finally healing yourself. Yes, I see that whatever risk you're about to take down with stepping out on faith, finding someone new, that luck is going to play a factor in that as far as you finding somebody that you need to find. Like I say, your perseverance will be rewarded. And they'll also be a healed person as well. They'll also be a very healed person as well. All right, let me see if I can set these up here. Kind of get them out of our way a little bit. I like that you're doing the work. You're putting in the work that you need to do to become a whole healed person. And it's going to shine through. Let's see what our tarot is telling us. 7 of Swords. 3 of Swords. There goes that broken heart. 7 of Swords again. Look at you walking away. Look at you walking away. Leaving it all behind. 2 of Cups. There it goes. That emotional healing, that risk you're taking. 3 of Wands. Ooh-wee. It's been hard, hasn't it? It's been a hard journey for you. That's okay. King of Wands. Look at you sitting on your shit now. Standing on it now. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a new journey for you that you are ready to take. High Priestess. There was things from your past that you were trying to keep hidden. You no longer have to any longer. You can let it go. It's all right. If you are not in therapy yet, this is your sign to start. 3 of Cups. Yes, you can embellish and enjoy it. The Wheel of Fortune. Good things are coming your way. Okay, so again, if you have not already taken the steps to begin some type of counseling or therapy, I believe that you should do so. Because you've had such a hard time when it comes to your head. You've had that type of personality or that demeanor that was like, hell no. Went away from all this. There was many challenges that you were facing here. You didn't know how to play the game. You didn't know how to play the game at all. And you broke a lot of hearts, and you've had a lot of broken hearts as well. Everything was telling you no, to stop. Everything was telling you no, to stop. Okay? But now you've learned to put down everything in your past that was binding you, that was holding you there. And it's going to allow you to walk away or run the other way. Like, so you have 2 different 7 of Swords appearing. And that's like, when I see it in multiple like that, it's telling me that's something that you really need to focus on in your healing process, is learning how to let it go and walk the fuck away in order for you to find that new joy, that new happiness. You're going to find a love that's going to be reciprocated. And that's what I'm showing here in this healing card as well. This love is going to be reciprocated. Okay. That heartbreak, once you let go of that past, that pain, once you stop blaming and start being forgiving, especially of yourself, your love is going to be reciprocated. Okay. What I'm thinking here is the journey's hard. You didn't know if you was going to sink or swim. You everything about it is telling you that you would never be better. You would never be whole again. But there's a shining light at the end of your tunnel, honey, because we see it. I see it. Okay. I see it in these cards here. With the King of Wands, your creativity, your passion, you're very charismatic. You have the ability that once you have healed yourself to find someone meant for you, somebody that you ain't got to hold on to, somebody that you ain't got to beg and plead to give your love to. Okay. With this 10 of Pentacles, it's got you at a point where you are so, what's the word? You'll be able to reminisce. You'll be able to look back. You'll be able to take this journey and look at all the good and happy times that you are going to create, the stability that you're going to find, the peace of mind that you're going to find. You're going to seem grounded, and whatever secrets that you had to share, they can come on out. I do see that you either, there was trauma from your childhood that had to be addressed in order for you to move forward and become joyous. For you to become joyous. Um, what am I looking at here? Because I'm seeing somewhere like, because no, this is always represented by a third party situation. Oh, and not always, but sometimes it could be a third party situation. And then with the Three of Cups coming into, I see this as in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the lane of letting go. That's the way I want to say it. In the lane of letting go and forgiveness. Um, the third party situation is not going to keep you happy any longer. If that's what you were dealing with, if that's what you would come out, I see just reciprocated love just from that individual person. And like, it may be all down to the timing of your healing, but there is definitely luck at play here. So go for whatever this new relationship may be, or this new person, that go for it. There's definitely luck, and be honorable and being honest. Oh, because I'm seeing that you were the one who was tempting the third party situation, maybe trying to play the field, maybe trying not to lock it down. Um, However, at the same time, you were always wondering if the other person was doing the same thing. And now that you have taken the steps to become a whole person, become a better person, that I'm showing that um, you're now being more honorable. And with honor comes healing, for sure. With honor comes healing. I just see him like he's just like, he's really in control of himself now. He's really in control of himself. Like I say, Bobby was a very vengeful person, loved to fight, loved to start shit, you know, wanted to get his own way. But he always teetered around with other people's women. So yeah, I'm saying that this is probably that you probably are that person that was the one that was tempted to venture into third party relationships. Um, then again, what this could also signify as well is that you're no longer hiding or being secretive about those third party relationships, but you found somebody who is willing to be in a third party relationship. And if that's the case too, long as all parties know, long as all parties are aware of what's going on, that could be happy for you. You could find some type of peace of mind there. It's a long time coming for some sense of joy, but you got to stop being deceitful and discreet about it. You got to stop being deceitful and discreet. Stop pulling out old shit from your childhoods and grow up. Be a man and or woman, you know. Grow some cojones, so to speak. Because I did this for the last group, I'm gonna go ahead and do it for this one too. We had some love cards, and I'm just gonna pull one, see what that love card tells me. Missing you, separation, no contact, and disconnected. There's somebody that has been separated from you. There's no contact at all happening. You're being disconnected from them. And the person may be missing you, or you may be missing that person, but let it go. That's what the hell the message is. Take a risk and let that shit go. Stop playing games. It has gotten you nowhere, but now that you're walking away from that type of mentality, that's exactly what you're doing. You're walking away from that mentality. You stop putting up with those challenges and leaving the wolves behind. Okay. All righty. I hope that's hope you resonates with you. If it does, leave a comment down in the comment section. If it doesn't, you can leave a comment anyway too. But like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already done so. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Alrighty. Group 3. This reading is for you. From the past 2 readings, it seems like our relationships have been the focal point of these readings here. I saw a little bit more in the first one than I did in the second one. I kind of just stuck to the initial theme that just came out. So I may just do that the same thing with here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and all that other jazz that YouTubers tell you to do. We're starting off with the Tarot Nefertari card. Nefertari card. I don't know. I say Nefertiti. And we're going off of the image that's on this card. It's going to give us a little bit of characteristics of who we are, or traits that we may have within us. We have the ox. Okay. This is the ox, Apis or Apis in the Egyptian mythology. It's a sign of luck. It's a sign of inheritance. So there may be some luck or inheritance coming your way. The Apis is very creative in nature. This may represent a new beginning for you for something, a starting point, something very new. Okay. All right. Next, I have our fortune cards that's going to show us some possible obstacles or messages that we may need to carry into the next few days. We have rejuvenation and fulfillment, the chalice. I like that. And then we also have water, which is emotions are at their peak. Okay, so the chalice is the cup that holds the water. So are we rejuvenating our emotions? We are starting new, starting fresh, getting a new perspective about the emotions that we have been dealing with. Because right at this particular point, they've been pretty high about a certain situation and or person. We need to get them in check, rein them in just a tad bit, scotchy day. Okay. We have our relationship cards. Let's see what we got going on here. So this is dreams coming true. Okay. Next, we have control. I picked out 4 cards instead of 3. Okay. So next card we have is to play. I had one more relationship card because I put out 4 instead of 3. Old wounds. Old wounds. Okay. So we have dreams coming true, control, playing, and old wounds. We got rejuvenation and fulfillment that is needed or that we have. Our emotions need to be in check. And with the oxen, like I said, some type of luck or inheritance, creativity, or a starting point of something new needs to kick off. So what I'm looking at here is that, I don't know, we had in our mind a certain mindset about what we thought was going to happen or what we wanted to happen, we try to control the situation. We try to control the situation. Like even through play, we try to control the situation. But it just brought up old wounds from the past. It's like you were trying to be something that you weren't. Because of this dream that you may had as a youth, probably. Growing up trying to think this is the way things are supposed to be, that fairy tale ending or what have you, or that fairy tale life, that fairy tale relationship. And so you try to control the situation. Everything had to be your way or the highway. And I see that the person that you cared about the most, that you dreamed about the most, was not playing those games with you. And they are either walking away or they have already walked away, which is what's drummed up these emotions here. All right, what our knowledge card says. A knowledge card. You had expectations, yeah. When we have those dreams coming true, those expectations of what we wanted, what I was just saying, you was ignoring the red flags about what was happening. You was the red flag, and so to speak. I ended up with 3 of these too. Holiness. Were you trying to control them through religion? Maybe you weren't religious enough, or you were trying to control them through religion. Maybe like what I'm seeing is there's people that want a traditional relationship, but they themselves have exceptions, and they themselves aren't traditional. But you're trying to control that person through those traditional values or ways of thinking. Okay, what I got here. This card is considered to be an election, is what they say. So they're making a choice. They come to a crossroads or to a point in their relationship that they need to make a choice. Whether the control that they have is really aligning with their faith. And are they willing to test that and possibly lose the person or not gain the person that they think they're supposed to have in their life? Either you're going to set that person free and walk away altogether, or you're going to recognize what emotional trauma that you have been bringing and change for the better. Maybe you need to have a walk with God. Maybe that's who you need to let control your actions and your emotions more than you doing it yourself. Because you are dragging that person along through the dirt. And you think it's cute. You think it's fun. And they are sick of it. They're sick of your shit. They don't feel like that's love. Okay. Try to put these up so we can get to this tarot. See, we got tarot wise for you. 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's distrust there. Distrust is an issue. Feel like you're out on an island by yourself. You're causing pain. The devil's on your back instead of the Lord. You're not walking with good intentions. Queen of Cups. You have the ability to embody healing. You have the ability to embody nurturing. You know, you have the ability to be sensitive to what you are doing to the other person, emotionally speaking. You have the ability to change things in that relationship, to start new, start again. King of Swords. There's rational decision making in what you could do. King of Swords is a very strategic thinker, Two of Wands. Look closely at what irritates you about the other person. Or they just being a mirror of what you are doing. It's very possible that they're just being the mirror of what you are presenting. The Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor could be very, 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 very narcissistic. Trying to do things on your own terms. But is this what you really want out of this person, out of this relationship? Is it what you really, really want? The Nine of Swords is keeping you up, is wearing the shit out of you. And it's creating a distance between you and the other person. How you are treating them. This relationship is a test of faith. Which road or which path are you going to choose to go down? The one that seems the most straight is taking you into stormy weather. Going into the unknown, but also taking into consideration the other person's feelings, thoughts, wants, needs can lead you to a better path, even though you ain't sure if that's the right thing, or if that's what you actually want. We got the Ace of Swords here. This, like I said, could be a new beginning, to start new. This does not guarantee that the future of the relationship is going to be strong or it's going to stay together. But it's the opportunity for you to start and try. It's the opportunity for you to try. Four of Pentacles. You feel very protective of your way of thinking. You feel very protective of how your upbringing and how you should move about in certain matters. And it's not going to be helpful for you. Got the King of Cups. Got the King of Cups. You got the King of Cups. You got the Queen of Cups. The emotional intelligence, the nurturing leadership is all there. The embodiment of compassion is there. But what you have to do is to start seeing things another way. Let go of that control a little bit. And then you can have the person of the relationship of your dreams with the person of your dreams. There, bam, there we go. You let go of that control a little bit. You're going to be bonded for life. It's going to bring you two together. There's going to be so much joy, love, and happiness there. Rainbows and all that shit. So let go of control of your relationship just a little bit. Let go of your narcissism. Let go of your way of the highway type of mentality. Okay? Because like I say, if you're trying to align with a traditional wife, where do you get that mentality from? A traditional relationship. Where do you get that mentality from? Are you getting it from the Bible? And I'm showing that that's where it's coming from. But you haven't been moving it godly. You have to respect them and love them as you love the Lord. And you haven't been doing that. It's going to keep you isolated and out there alone by yourself. And you're going to be so destitute and so, I don't know why this isn't working. You'll be blaming the devil for everything. You might even call that person that you're with the devil, saying that they're acting in devilish ways, but it's not them. You got to start new. You got to make the change. You got to bring the fire back into the relationship by being protective over their heart, being the one that's emotionally mature in the situation. You have it in you. You have it because I really believe that you do love the person. You're very balanced. I mean, you if you let go of your control just a tad bit, you'll find that you're very balanced with that person. They're your yin to your yang. You know, you're the yang to the yin, what have you. Um, the emperor needs a brand new pair of clothes. The emperor needs to change. You being the emperor, you need to change that controlling behavior, that narcissistic behavior. You need to change that in order to achieve your happiness in your relationship. Reunited, reconsideration, reunion, and togetherness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like emotions are running high in this relationship right now. You feel like you're being challenged by the person, like you should be the lead, this, that, and other. But you are separating yourself. You're putting a distance between you and that other person. Definitely putting a distance between you and that other person. And you need to reunite your love. You need to reunite your heart. You need to reconsider what's going on and how you're acting and behaving. You're being an emotional child right now. It's time for rejuvenation, so that way you can be fulfilled in this relationship as well as with the other person. I guess my messages is about relationships today. Okay. I guess it's about relationships today. And if you take those steps, this could be the starting point of a new joyous bond between you and that person. And if you want to apply that to any other aspect of your life, you can. But I'm seeing relationships here. Let me see if I see anything else that is standing out to me. No. I mean, there's other things that I'm seeing here, but that's what's jumping out to me the most. Write them a letter. Write new vows. If you're married to them, write new vows. Maybe get remarried again. A vow renewal. Maybe that's what needs to happen. A vow renewal. All right, y'all. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here again. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Group 3. Peace. All right. This is the last and final group, Group 4. Thank you for being here. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and do all the other stuff that YouTubers tell you to do. If this message resonates with you, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Even if it doesn't resonate, I still would like to hear from you down in the comment section. Maybe this will be something that will happen in the near future, or, something that has happened already. And we're just taking a deeper look into it so you can have a better understanding. This all started off with messages from the spirit so we can know exactly what they're trying to tell us. And so far, all 3 of the previous groups have been about relationships. Let's see if yours is the same. Our first card is from our tarot, Nefertari, and it's basically we're going off of the image on here to help us get an understanding a little bit about who we are in this group. And we have the beetle or the scarab. And basically, this is the Ace of Cups, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Usually, this represents a very sincere heart. Somebody who's full of joy, abundance, maybe even fertility is possibly happening, pregnancy of some sort. There's happiness here, or this person is usually happy beyond a actual description. You know what I'm saying? Future prosperity, fortune, prosperity is something that this person embodies, right? They're just happy all the time, happy all the time. So let's see if we're maintaining that. Hold on to this because we come up on our possible challenges, and or messages that just need to be told to us. So we utilize reason, logic, and common sense because if we don't, jealousy would be the downfall. Normally, they say we are a happy-go-lucky person, but this particular time, see, here we go with some type of relationship again. Jealousy will be our downfall if we allow ourselves to be jealous. Yes, you're happy, but people can be jealous. Maybe this is an earth sign that we're dealing with. Somebody is jealous of you. Because when we're looking at Medusa, Medusa was cursed because of her beauty. She was so beautiful that she was cursed. So when she looks at men, they turn to stone, so she can never love someone again. So it's possible that it could be somebody that's involving themselves in your relationship because of their jealous. And you need to utilize reason and common sense in regards to that person to maintain your sense of happiness. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. Let go. Let's see what we got. These are our knowledge cards. Okay, so this one here there is articles of faith. That's what this card is called. Articles of faith. I have no idea how these images relate to articles of faith. Because I see two people trapped. One is trapped in a very springtimey type of situation, all the flowers and the hearts and stuff. And the other one is trapped into like a bearing glass. So I'm not sure how this represents article of faith, but this is just what I see here. I see somebody that's two people that are trapped who can't get to one another. They're living in two different worlds, is what I see there. Okay. Then we see talent. I again don't understand how this is talent. Maybe I translated the word wrong. But this person has opportunities to enjoy the beauty of life. So all they got to do is walk through the door. See, these people are trapped, and this person has the opportunity to walk through the door. They have the opportunity to get free from this trap, this cycle that they're in. All right, this is our relationship cards popping up here now. All right. So guineas are in German, so hopefully my translations are correct. This is laughter. Okay. This one is definitely a problem. They're being separated. And that takes me back to this initial card here. Two people being trapped on the opposite sides of things. Somebody think it's funny. Maybe that's where the jealousy comes in. There is laughter, but they're laughing about this separation. And again, there's love. So yeah, I am sensing somebody's jealous in this situation. Somebody that's jealous is causing a problem for your romantic relationship, your love, and you're feeling trapped in a cycle. Maybe you have an opportunity to get out of this and be with someone else. Somebody else is going to bring you some laughter and joy. But you're separated from that person right now. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. I'm not getting a complete message here yet that I'm understanding fully yet. I don't deal with jealousy. I try not to deal with jealous people. So sometimes it's hard for me to understand, but it's not for me to understand. It's just for me to interpret. So let's go ahead with our tarot cards. The sun, yeah, a new beginning, a new relationship. So maybe there is love here. Somebody's trying to keep you apart. You're joyful about it, but somebody's trying to keep you apart because of their jealousy. But you have the opportunity to have a new beginning, a new start with this person. A lot of joy, happiness, abundance there, Okay. Oh, strength. Yes. I'm saying this is a strong relationship that you can have. It's just that whoever this green-eyed bandit is trying to throw stones. Throw a monkey wrench to the program. Bam, there you go. 7 of Wands. Somebody's trying to keep you from it. Somebody is a hater. Hate to use that word. I hate to use that word. But somebody's a hater. There's too many rivals and too many egos at play. Is that what at play? Too many egos at play. The world card. We are the world. Shana. We are the children. Shana. We are the one. So usually this could indicate that this person is your soulmate. You're in love with somebody and you just really want to just enjoy each other. And that's what I'm getting from this world card. First of all, I love this card. The karma is about to clear itself out the way. If you just hold on, change is coming. Yeah. Somebody is trying to keep you from having the love you need. See, they got the little heart on their shoulder. What's going to conquer this person is y'all love. What's going to conquer this person is y'all love. And they are going to be hard pressed to keep y'all apart. But you do got a problem with that person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Queen of Pentacles. There is a baby in the midst. I am seeing that there's possibly a child, maybe the desire to have one. Maybe you are pregnant and the person was the person a former spouse, former girlfriend? They couldn't have the baby with you. They wanted to have kids with you and they couldn't. And that's why they're jealous. Is it an old baby mama? He's been trying to steer clear. Yeah, a baby. There's a baby. The Fool card. The Fool card can represent a baby to me. It's the start. It's the new. It's within the womb. There's a baby involved. Maybe you're planning. Maybe you and your partner are planning to have a child, and there is somebody that is really pissed off about that. A former baby mama, a former wife, a former boyfriend, even a sister that cannot have a child of their own. They keep trying to throw a monkey wrench into a situation, or not that they can't have a child, they haven't had one yet. They keep trying to throw a monkey wrench into your situation, maybe saying that you're too old for the things and that. Page of Wands. This is going to bring. There's definitely I'm seeing songbirds happening, a new relationship, a new bond, or not necessarily new, but a newness in the relationship, because they'll see that there's going to be some type of matter And I'm seeing baby. I'm seeing child. That's coming into play. Look how she's cradling that coin. Are you going to get a surrogate, possibly? Maybe adopt. There's baby on the way. Ace of Cups. So that's 2 Ace of Cups together. There, man, joy is coming in the morning and it's going to stick around for a long fucking time. That's what it's basically saying to me. It's coming and it's sticking around. And somebody is hella mad about a child. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a sea. Knight of Wands. Boy, look how angry this person is. They are destructive. If they could hurt you, they would. They are very destructive. Oh my goodness. Six of Swords. Oh, why are they? So it's like what I'm saying. This right here, this person is going to depart soon. Okay. Everything that they put you through, everything you've been going through, dealing with them, and their jealousy, their rage, is about to sail on out of there. Sail on out of there. Like I said, it's not a stork, but that's a message soon coming. There's something about to be birthed into this relationship. Something about to be birthed into this relationship that's bringing you this abundant joy. It's abundant love. And it's going to last a long damn time. Mm-hmm. Yep. Some challenges were presented, but they're going away. These challenges are moving the fuck on. Like I say, these rivals and everything is being surrounded by your relationship strength. Mm-hmm. Said jealousy leads to downfall, but we're not going to let that happen. If you succumb to this person, if you don't stand together as a unit, stand in your strength, then yes, the downfall could happen. But instead, what we're doing is utilizing reason, common sense, child. Tell them to get the hell out of your relationship. Keep their thoughts to themselves. Okay. I did this for the other group. Yep, somebody is feeling like there's a missed opportunity, there's regret, there's longing. It's whoever that person is, they missed their boat. And I'm saying you dodged the bullet, or your partner dodged the bullet, because everything is coming up roses around here for you. This person has been trying to keep you apart. And your partner has froze that person out. That's what I'm seeing now. When I'm looking at the cards as a whole, your partner has froze that person out. And is laying down a bed of roses, a bed of flowers for you, so your relationship can grow and blossom. The opportunity is there. Just come on in. Open up your heart. Come on in. Don't allow this problem to be something serious for you. Laugh at it. Laugh at it. Because you got the love. You got the love. All right, child. That's what I got for you guys as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so. I appreciate this random reading. This was supposed to be messages from the spirit, and it turns into what they wanted y'all to know. All four groups is about your relationships and how you can move forward into them and process any issues that you may be dealing with. Thank you for being here. Peace.